Okay, so here we are going to do VNet peering. So between two network, we can create a establishment, private network establishment. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so for that we need a two VNets. I've been already created one VNet for the earlier demonstration. So here you can see this is my VNet. Okay, I'll just call it as my VNet 1. Okay, and I'll create one more VNet for the lab purpose. So this is my VNet 2. Okay, so in this VNet, I have a two subnet, subnet 1 and subnet 2, right? I've been already created that for earlier video. So this is my subnet 1, sub 1. So I have already one more subnet. So this is my subnet 2, subnet 2, yes. So in this VNet, I will create one subnet without public IP address with the private IP address. Okay, so this is my another one. So I'll just create this. Okay, sub 1 in VNet. Okay, so now what I will do here, I will try to connect my virtual machine. So this is my public virtual machine, right? Okay, already have a public IP address. I have been already assigned. So I'll just mention, okay, with the public IP address. So already have a public IP address. So for this virtual machine, I don't have any public IP address. This is private virtual machine. Okay, same as this virtual machine having private IP address but don't have any public IP address. Okay, any doubt, please let me know. No doubts, right? So by default, we cannot communicate between this VNet to this VNet, VNet 1 to VNet 2. But we can communicate between subnet 1 to subnet 2 in between two subnets, so inside a local network. That's possible. Okay, so let me take a marker. So first I will connect from my local system to my subnet 1 since I have a public IP address over here. Okay, so then I will connect from my subnet 1 to my subnet 2. So here I have a virtual machine, here also I have a virtual machine, right? But when I'm trying to connect from, so this VNet to this virtual machine, and this would not be connect. Why? Because we are in a different network, that's what. So but we can achieve it by the help of virtual network peering. So that is called virtual network peering. Okay, so what I will do here, I will create a peering connection between these two networks. Later I will be able to access my virtual network. Fine. So but we need to create one more VNet first, then I will create a VNet peering in between. Okay, then I'll try to connect from virtual machine 2 to our virtual machine 3, or else I can connect from virtual machine 1 to virtual machine 3. So I can connect between two networks, that's possible. Okay, any doubt, please let me know, or else I will go ahead, then we'll do the demonstration. No doubts. Okay, then let me go to my Azure portal. Okay, so I'll go to VNet. Okay, here you can see that already we have a VNet, NAT VNet. So already we have a two subnets on NAT VNet. So I'll create one more VNet, VNet 2. So this is my VNet 2, VNet 2. Okay, so I'm going to deploy in used ES region. Okay, so
same region.
Different region. Okay, so then I will select my address space. Since I have been already used this address space, I will create 11.000/24. So for that we have to go to delete address space. So then I will create one new address space, add an IP address space. So we can provide 11.0.0.0. Then here you can give the slash value, subnet slash value. So I'll give /24. So how many IP address I'll be getting from this port? 256 IP address I'll be getting. Okay. So here I will create one subnet. To create a subnet, you have to click add a subnet. So I will go with the default template. Then I will call it as my subnet 1. So starting IP address, that is from 11.0.0.0, and I will give /25. I'll be get total 128 IP address from this pool. Okay, so then add, then review plus create, and this is going to create one VNet as well as one subnet. Okay, let's wait. Create. You can see that it's deploying state. So let's wait. Okay. So once it deploys, then we will be able to access the VNet over here. Okay, yeah, successfully deployed. I'll refresh my VNet page again. So it's supposed to come over here. Let's wait. So now you can see that I have a VNet 2 over here, right? So now I'll go to my virtual machine. Then I will create a one virtual machine over there. So VM virtual machine. I'll create one more virtual machine, Azure virtual machine. So I'll call it as VM3. So region we have to where US East 1. So wherever you created your VNet, it's the same region you have to select, or else you cannot access your VNet for this VM. Okay. So I will create a password and username instead of selecting SSH key. So username is Ashiq, then Ashiq at the rate 123. Next is an IP address. Okay. So here we have to select our virtual network 2. And what about subnet? Subnet 1, right? See 11.000/25. So do I require any IP address? No. Okay. So I will just make it as no. Then review plus create. Okay, what is the problem? Resource group we have to select. NAT we have to select our VNet 2 and subnet, everything is okay. So we not require public IP address, right? So just make it as none, then review plus create. So as soon as create, then I'll try to access my virtual machine 1 first, then I'll access my virtual machine 3 from virtual machine 1. Okay. So here you can see that I have virtual machine 1, virtual machine 2, virtual machine 3, right? So I will access virtual machine 1 first. From virtual machine 1 directly I can access virtual machine 3. But by default it would not be connect the reason between two networks, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do here, so I will create a peering connection, but before I'm creating a peering connection, I'll try to access my virtual machine 3. Okay, so I'll go ahead. So validation passed, create. So let's wait. VNet to VNet peering, exactly. So as soon as it's created, then I'll try to access my VM thread. Let's wait. So hardly it will take 1 to 2 minutes. Wait. So will it charge if I stop my instance? So will I be got charged if I stop my instance? See, I'm not terminating the instance. So instead of terminating, I will stop my instance. So will it be charged or not?
Yes.
Why?
Still, it's using the space.
Space we using, and we using disk space as well. That's what. And network security group, firewall, everything we using, right? That's what. See, successfully created. I'll go to my virtual machine. Yeah. Then I'll get the private IP address since I don't have any public IP address. So this is my public IP address. Sorry, private IP address. Copy this. So go to virtual machine. So now you can see that now I am in virtual machine 1, right? Okay. So I'll become root first sudo su. So then SSH, then Ashiq @ and I'll put my private IP address. See, I'm not able to get the prompt, right? So at least I'll be get one prompt to enter yes, then I have to enter my password and username, right or wrong?
Yes.
Right. But I'm not getting anything, right? So now I'm going to create one peering connection. So once I create a peering connection, then I will be able to access my server 3. Okay. So for that, I'll go to my virtual network. So search virtual network, VNet. So first select your NAT VNet. Okay, here it's very important. First select your first VNet or second VNet. I will select my first VNet, NAT VNet. So then on left side, you will be get one panel, see, peering plate, right? You have to click on this peering plate. Then you have to create a peering. What's a peering in the sense? Between connection between two networks or two devices, that's called peering. Okay, so I'll just click on add. So first I'll put a name VNet. Okay, NAT VNet. NAT VNet to VNet 2. Okay, I'll put like this. Okay, NAT VNet to VNet. That's my connection first. Okay, so come down. Peering link, second link name. So I'll just put VNet 2 to NAT VNet. We can put any name, no problem. It's a custom name. Okay, NAT VNet. Okay. So then you have to provide your second virtual network name. Okay. So my second virtual network name is VNet 2. See, NAT VNet we have been already selected. So now we need to select our second network name. So that you have to select over here. Okay, VNet 2. So come down, then just click on add. See, we only need to create name and select your VNet 2, network 2. That's it. So now it's going to create a VNet peering, successfully created NAT VNet 2. I'll go to my virtual machine again. I will exit from this pool. Then I'll try to access again. What's the command? SSH Ashiq 11.004, then enter. So let's wait. So it will take around 1 to 2 minutes to come up. So let's wait. So once it establishes the connection, then we will be able to access our virtual machine.
real concept here. Example.
Let me finish it then. Okay. Okay. So now you can see that we getting to enter our prompt, right? So I will enter yes. Okay. Then I will enter the password. So password you can see that Ashiq @123. Enter. Okay. Ashiq @123. Enter. And you can see that successfully I connected my virtual machine 3. Right? See, I connected from different network, I'm able to access. If I exit from the network, again I'll back to where? See, VM1. Okay, see, I can connect from VM1 to VM3 or VM2 to VM3. Directly I can connect, no problem. So this is VNet peering. If any doubt, please let me know.